Hello, I'm Kerry Fager. In this video, we're going to be discussing link acquisition. As you may recall, the more backlinks go into your website, the more popular it is. As digital marketers, the effort to gather links for a website is known as link building. So what makes a good link? It can be narrowed down to these three factors: authority, relevance, and diversity. In addition to these three factors, you want links in places that will drive traffic through them. And when we're link building, we want to remember to optimize for people, not search engines. The search engine benefit will come by default when you optimize for people. So here's how you can get good links. Produce great content and publicize it. This is one of the most straightforward methods of link building. We'll talk about social media in another video, but you need to get the word out about your great content so that people will link to it. Also, the more great content you write about a topic, the better chance you have to become an authority on a topic. The more people that link to you, the greater your sphere of influence becomes. Just think about any popular YouTubers today. They had to create great content first before they even had a following other than their friends and family. But each time a new person follows them, that person knows tons of other people that they might share it with because of their sphere of influence. This is the most organic way to get links, and it's probably the best because if your content is good, it will get in front of people who truly care about it. Asking a well-known personality is a great way to bring attention to your website and potentially earn some backlinks. If you have a blog about cooking, see if you can get an interview with Chef Lagasse. If your site is about home improvement, get an interview with Tim the Toolman Taylor. Why? Because getting a recognized influencer or thought leader's perspective on your website is going to bring people's attention to it. Even if no one reads your blog for the first 6 months of posting, if you post an interview that's with a noteworthy person related to the topic and promote it properly, you will get some link love, as we call it. On the flip side, once you become prominent enough as a trusted thought leader on whatever topic your site is about, you can start exploring opportunities to be interviewed, which is another way to get great backlinks. A third method is through infographics. These are all about taking something complex related to the industry you're in and making it simple. It can utilize data or just a concept. Let's say you run an auto parts shop. You'd want to make an infographic that your customers are going to be interested in, so you make something like this one. It's all about numbers related to monster trucks. Just like any type of great content, using an infographic as a tactic to gain backlinks must be tied to a great promotion campaign. The methods for getting backlinks are really endless, but here are some other ideas. .gov and .edu links are very valuable, and there are several ways to get them. You could write something about a politician or a government agency, or interview a government agency member. You obviously have to do a ton of research before you embark on this type of mission, but the hope is that the agency would link back to your site. Scholarships are one of the more simple methods of getting a .edu backlink. All you have to do is sponsor a scholarship for a post-secondary education institution and ask that the institution link back to your site. .gov and .edu backlinks are authoritative, but if they're relevant to your site, it's even better. It also allows for a more diverse backlink profile than just getting backlinks from .com sites. There are different levels of authority among .edu sites. For example, a backlink from harvard.edu is more authoritative than one from rasmussen.edu. Next, there are tools to find sites that previously linked to your site, but the backlink is broken. If the site is relevant and at least somewhat authoritative, you definitely want to fix broken backlinks. Link reclamation sounds similar to fixing broken links, but it's more along the lines of someone mentioning you on their site and just not linking back to you. So asking them to add a link to you is a good idea. And finally, good karma linking is mentioning someone else on your site and they might mention you back, but you may have to tell them that you linked to them first. Just like there are many good linking strategies, there are also many not so good strategies. We want to avoid any penguin penalties. Purchase links are one way to catch the attention of Google in a negative way. Google's policies prohibit paid links, although there is a small exception to this when we're talking about authoritative paid local directories. Although good karma link exchanges can work, you don't want to do it just for the sake of trading links. It should be primarily done to provide value to people consuming the content. The backlink is just a bonus. You may know that when you leave a comment on a blog post or in a forum, you can link back to your website. But if you use this method as a way of aggressively building links, Google will catch on. It's best to be active in commenting in a natural way. As far as anchor text goes, we've previously discussed how if a large number of the links to your site use a certain keyword, you have a better chance of being visible in searches for that keyword. But you don't want to overdo this. Google is smart about knowing when it's only for SEO purposes. And link farms. These are basically websites set up for the sole purpose of passing value on to other sites. If a site looks like it's a link farm, run far away. By now you might be asking, how in the world does Google know the method someone used for building a link? That is a great question, and while we may not know all the methods Google uses, we know of enough websites that have used these tactics to know that they don't work in the long run. So finally, what are the tools to use for performing link research? Here they are. Some of them are free, or at least have a free trial available, but the paid version is much more robust. Thanks for watching.